Hey, what's going on? It's Jack Milocco for Beardbrand. Let's check in on the third week for your first beard. All right, here we are, 3 weeks in, and let me just say again, congratulations. It takes 21 days to form a habit, and if you've been taking care of your beard for the last 21 days, congratulations. You are already in the swing of things and you know what you're doing. So again, just like we've done the previous 2 weeks, if you haven't seen those videos, I'll link them down in the description. We'll go through the big three: the appearance, the feeling, and the expectations of where you are 3 weeks in, okay? Let's waste no time at all and get right into the first one, appearance. Now, this is where things are gonna get a little bit disappointing because the law of diminishing returns kind of applies between week 2 and week 3, because if you look back all the way on week 1 versus week 2, you're gonna notice a pretty sizable difference. You're going to go from that stubble to the heavy stubble. Now, week 2 to week 3 is appearance-wise not that much different. It's still going to be heavy stubble. It might be a little bit heavier for some of you guys, but overall, it's going to be about the same as it looked on week 2. Maybe just a little bit darker if you've got some dark hair growth. Don't get too disappointed though. I'll address this more in the expectation portion of the video, but for right now, let's just jump right into number 2, which is the feeling. And here's the nice part. It's kind of a polar opposite versus the appearance, because what you're going to find in the feeling of your beard right now is the fact that it's actually pretty nice. Like I said at the beginning of this video, you're 21 days in, and if you've been taking care of your beard for those last 3 weeks, you really shouldn't have much of an itch anymore. Your beard should be comfortable, the hair should be soft, and you should really know what you're doing by now, and that's nice. This newfound habit of taking care of your facial hair is going to pay off in spades if you decide to go beyond the first month, and what's nice is you can take the lessons you've learned on how to condition yourself, basically, and apply that to the rest of your body. You can start working on your hair, you can start working on the rest of your body. If you're using utility balm, you can start really moisturizing the different parts of your skin. And like I said, it's actually pretty nice because once you start investing in your beard, it's pretty natural for you to start investing in the rest of your bodies. Finally, let's talk about the expectations for your third week of growing a beard. Now, this is the one I really want to spend some time on because I know you might be disappointed in the way that your beard might be looking at this point. But keep in mind, you are well into what we call here on Beardbrand the awkward phase. Now, I've made a really comprehensive video on this in the past, and you can check that out down in the description, but just a quick rundown of what the awkward phase is that's really where your beard is no longer the action hero stubble or the really handsome kind of movie star kind of look anymore, and it goes more into, like we talked about last week, a little bit grimy, a little bit grungy, and people aren't really sure what's going on at this point. And while you might know that you're growing a beard, it might not be evidently clear to most people. So again, like I mentioned last week, be sure to communicate with the people around you that you do want to go beyond this, and this is not the ultimate goal. Okay? The biggest takeaway while you get through the awkward phase is patience, because while at the beginning of your beard it might be nice where you see a good amount of difference week to week, now on from week 3 to maybe week 6, you're going to continue going on through the beard. It's not going to be that much of a difference week to week. You're going to notice little things here and there. Maybe the strengths of your beard are going to become more evident, but the point is it's not going to be night and day every single week now. So my suggestion to you during this phase is to not be too lofty with your goals at this point. Don't let your beard be the forefront of your thoughts right now, because if you really start focusing in on your beard too much right now, I think you're going to end up only leading yourself into disappointment, because again, it's not going to be that much different day to day and week to week. We're now playing a game of month to month rather than week to week if you really want to see some difference in your beard. But that doesn't mean just because you're keeping your expectations realistic, you can't set little goals for yourself. And beyond that, setting little rewards. My suggestion beyond being realistic with your goals is to celebrate at 30 days. Once you get to that 30-day mark, go get yourself a nice beard trim. If you've never had the opportunity to go to a barber shop, and we've got some videos on how to find a good barber on which ones to get your beard done by, really go in there. Have yourself a little treat. Not a lot of us take care of ourselves in that way, and we don't really celebrate our little victories. So let's do this. We'll check back in next week once you've hit the 30-day mark, and we'll set ourselves a goal of going to a barber shop and getting ourselves a nice trim. Now, we don't want to really take off any length. If you want to, that's completely up to you, because now you've reached the 30-day mark and you can do whatever you want with it. But I would really just suggest that you get yourself a nice clean cheek line and a nice clean neckline at that point. Really let the barber shape up your beard and give you something really nice. Now, of course, communicate with them. Don't let them take the reins and just give you something that you don't want. But hey, they know what they're doing, and this might be your first time if you're watching these videos for the first time. So I hope these 3 weeks have been going well for you. We'll check back in next week. And guys, thank you so much for watching, subscribing, hitting the bell so you know when we upload these. I try and do these all on Fridays if you are watching the series as it's happening. So we'll come back here next Friday and see how we're doing 30 days in. Until then, hey, keep on growing.
Whoa, guys, Beardbrand beard oil. Often copied, often imitated, often compared to. It is the pinnacle beard oil in the market. Head over to beardbrand.com and invest in your beard, invest in yourself, and keep on growing.